You're not desiring marriage because you are looking for relevance. Marriage doesn't give you relevance. It doesn't. It only adds to what you already know as relevance. Marriage doesn't boost anyone's esteem. Don't be deceived. I remember when I was single, one of my friends there, she said she wants to get married. By the time she's Mrs., when she puts it on her status, changes her name, everybody will turn, heads turn, and Mrs. this. If you like, be the wife of governor of Enugu State. If you don't have esteem by yourself, marriage will bring down the little thing you call esteem. Because it is self-esteem, it's not people's esteem. So you must see marriage, you must see your singlehood as a season. I am emphasizing on this so you understand where you are now. If you don't understand that as a season, you won't know what to maximize. You won't know what you should be sensitive at. You won't even understand your times. It is a season. You are not rushing into marriage to go and be validated. You have already been validated from the creation, the days of creation. You have, we counsel a lot. We see many singles who have identity crisis because you feel that when you marry, you are going to get an identity. No, don't abuse scriptures. It has already been scripted about you that before you were formed, as a fetus in your mother's womb, he knew you, he predestined. An identity was given to you before your parents thought of marrying. So you are not going to seek identity from a fellow man like you. That's an error. I act in theater art, in production. If your director writes a script, it happens that my husband sometimes is my director, so you know how they be me. Now, imagine a director writes a script and then he reads out the script and says, you know what, we're acting today, this is your role, this is your this. It's scripted, right? Now, if you do not play out the script, the role of the script, what are you doing? You are frustrating the director. You are not fulfilling the production. You make the production and you guys have to repeat it. Many of us do, because we have failed to understand what has been scripted in scriptures. We make God a liar. Make God a liar. It has been scripted before you were formed. I knew thee. In Genesis, it says, after he has created man, he rested. Because you see, you were too much of a priority. He couldn't rest the first day, the second day, the third day, fourth, fifth day. Until the sixth day, he had to rest because you are too relevant. So you need to understand that you need to get this gist. You are not entering marriage to seek relevance. You are not entering marriage to build an identity. No. Imagine if I was always seeking compliments from my husband to know that I am beautiful. I remember the first year we got married. My husband is, we're pastors of a church, apart from just acting. We pastor a church in Benin. So when we got married, my husband is a pastor, and when I finish dressing like this, I'll look at him and say, sweet, am I fine? Sometimes his head is full, he's rushing, he's the head of the home, he's pastoring, a lot of things, winlos, everything is there. I'm like, yeah, okay. Many of you look at me just walking. It's not because he intends to do that, but it just happens that the young man is very busy. And then me, imagine if, he's the one that tells me every day that I'm beautiful. That's if he doesn't tell me, oh, my makeup just cleans off because he didn't tell me. And then I'm just there, like, I have to seek validation from him. If he doesn't compliment me that I'm fine, forget it. So sometimes he acts like that, and I'm like, hi, now wow. So this is what I said. Every time I finish dressing, I look at myself, I'm like, man, not only you are beautiful. If what you don't tell yourself and you don't see for yourself, no other person will see it better than you. And if your attraction for yourself is weak, you lose out the attraction from others. They might get attracted to you, but you are the only one who can sustain the attraction you have for yourself. No other person can do